Breakfast Tiffany's.
Yo, what's up, Lakers fan? Welcome back to another episode of Breakfast at Tiffany. Last night was honestly one of the most fun Lakers games to watch in a while. The Lakers beat the Minnesota Timberwolves 120-106. And after that stretch of uncertainty recently, it was just really nice to see the team starting to figure out what Lakers basketball actually looks like. So, first off, credit to the whole team. This was a real team win. The energy, the hustle, the communication, all of it felt different. Especially the defense was on another level. The coordinator and chemistry look way better than what we saw earlier in the season. And one stat that really jumped out to me was that the Lakers only had 7 turnovers the entire game, which is honestly excellent in a game that was played at a pretty fast pace. So you could see the defensive system starting to click too. The zone defense looked smoother. The switching was more consistent and the rotations were much cleaner. Earlier in the season, there were moments where guys just looked lost defensively, like they didn't know when to switch and where to go. But now, the positioning and help defense feel so much better. Even in one-on-one situations, the discipline looked better. Like defenders were not fighting on every fake like we saw earlier before. They stay in front, wait for the actual shot attempt, and that helped prevent those easy blow-bys to the ring. And when Anthony Edwards were operating at the top on the floor, the Lakers did a really nice job zoning up early and taking away those downhill lanes. After the game, I'm happy JJ Redick pointed this out. He talked about that too. He said the team did a really good job cleaning up a few things at halftime, especially with their coverage against Julius Randle. But I also want to shout out to Randle. He wrapping up Kobe's number 8 jersey to the arena. That was huge. It means a lot to me. Alright, get back to the game. And JJ also said he was encouraged by the defense overall, especially having 2 strong defensive performances back to back against good teams, New York Knicks and Timberwolves. The big thing he pointed out was containing the ball, just doing a better job staying in front of the ball handler and executing the scheme. With all of this happening, we've gotta give Deandre Ayton his flower for this one. Because the first 10 minutes of the game were honestly kind of rough offensively. Those jump shots were not falling. The Lakers only had 11 points in the first 10 minutes. But Ayton was the only guy out there fighting on the glass and keeping possessions alive. He grabbed 6 rebounds in that stretch alone, including 2 offensive boards, just doing everything he could to help stabilize the game. By halftime, he already had 12 points on 6 of 9 shootings and 11 rebounds. He was basically the only Laker scoring efficiently in the first half. And you could really feel how his size was affecting the game. Like he can change the pace just by leveraging his physical advantage inside. And another interesting note here, Ayton has now won all 3 matchups against Rudy Gobert this season. So basically, Ayton has the size, the strength, and the skill set. If the Lakers want to make a real playoff run, they absolutely need him to play like this consistently. Another big guy here, Austin Reaves. He really looks like he's finding his rhythm again after an injury. I am happy to see that. He looked much better, like the version of himself we saw earlier in the season, the All-Star guy. So he took over the third quarter. He hit 2 4-point plays, which completely swung the momentum. And that no-look pass to Ayton was easily one of the highlights of the night. There was another play I really liked too. He got a pass from Luka on the perimeter. I mean, I love he didn't take the three. Instead, he attacked downhill and finished with 3-1. That was another huge moment of the night. Just really smart basketball. The Austin Reaves basketball. And the Lakers actually swept the Wolves this season. 3 wins of the season. What's interesting about that is that LeBron James didn't even play in those games. And Luka missed one of them too. And that was the game where Austin hit a game winner. So Austin deserves a lot of credit here. And this kind of things brings up another conversation that's been happening lately. Can the Lakers really build a team around a Luka Austin backcourt? From what I've learned, the front office is basically trying to build Mavericks 2.0 in LA now, meaning they believe in Luka as the engine, with Austin as the secondary creator. Then you surround them with defensive pieces. One of my biggest questions here is whether Austin can truly become the second offensive option, especially when the playoffs arrive. Because when you think about Kyrie Irving in Dallas, he's one of the best isolation scorers in the league. He got the best handle. He can create a shot anytime and completely take over a playoff game. He's already proven that, but we haven't seen that version of Austin yet. I mean, Austin's strength is a little bit different from Kyrie. He's more about how smart he can read a game. He always makes the right play and operates with the system right. And that's not a bad thing at all. In fact, he already proved earlier in the season that he can lead a team when needed. But we need him to prove that he's able to make that at a playoff level. And it might also determine whether his contract was like this summer, right? As an Austin fan, though, I'd love to see it work. So, big picture here, one thing about the Lakers team this season, they have had a tendency to disappear against strong opponents. But these last 2 games against New York Knicks and Timberwolves, the defense has been the best we have seen since this season. The energy has been great. They are making opposing shooters uncomfortable. They are playing fast in transition and protecting the ring well, which was amazing. The one thing I still think needs improvement is the 3-point shooting. But overall, these two were really solid. Nice wins against 2 really good teams. And it's starting to feel like Lakers might finally be finding their identity, which was very important for me. So we got 6 wins in the last 7 games, and we are having Denver's and 2 Houston's game in the following updates. So if the Lakers could really got these wins, it will be something very different and something very encouraging to me, which shows we are really a contender. So I'm excited to see what's happened. Let's go Lakers.